okay? When I started in network marketing, I was 25 years old when I started in network marketing, and I had no idea what it would take to become successful. I had no idea what it would take to become a diamond director in my company or $1 million earner. I had no clue what that would take me. All I knew was that I was willing to learn from the people who had gone before me. If there were already $1 million earners, I wanted to know exactly what they did to have success, because I did not want to be the person to reinvent the wheel. I remember going to all the trainings. I remember jumping on all the calls, the team calls, jumping on all the webinars, traveling to all the events. And I would watch the successful people share their incredible stories with me. And I would listen, I would take notes. But immediately after it was said and done, I would go out into the world and I would take action. I was 25 years old when I started this business. And I remember I would go out there and I would talk to people about my business. I would find new creative ways to make new friends, to meet new people. I would go meet friends of friends. I would go meet friends of my family members. I would go to networking events. I would go to personal development meetings or workshops. And I would meet new people and make new friends. And as I would develop relationships with these people, I would eventually share with them my products or share with them my business. And through that experience of just talking about my company, talking about how the business worked, talking about my products, I learned how to get better at this business. And I remember that the thing that developed me most in this business were not the successful things that happened to me. They were my failures that I experienced. Every time I did something wrong, every time I had a negative experience, every time someone told me no, every time someone had a question for me about my business that I did not know how to answer, I got better because of that. I'd always leave that situation coming up with a new plan on how to do it better next time. I'm telling you guys, the more I went out there and experienced failure, the better I got at this business. And I think that's something to be said about our entire life. As we grow, as we age in our lives, we get better at certain things because of our experiences. And we get better at certain things because of our worst experiences than because of our better experiences, okay? So leadership has levels, and the first level starts with the student. Everybody must start as a student in this business. It doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter what occupation you come from. It doesn't matter if you've been inside of the network marketing industry and you've been wildly successful. When you start something new, you have to start all over again. You have to start at the bottom again. You have to start brand new again. You have to start fresh. You have to forget all of your old habits, and you have to leave them behind you, because you have to become new again. You have to self-educate yourself with all of the things that have to do with this company. You have to learn about our products. You have to learn about our doctors and who these people are and how they developed our products. You have to learn how to share a new business plan. You have to learn how to talk about a completely new company. Okay, you have to learn all these things on your own. You cannot become dependent on anybody. Not your upline, not your crossline, not your downlines. You have to become dependent on you. How much are you willing to learn to get really good at this business? That's up to you. You have to be a student. You know, when I was 18 years old, I went to a university. And I had to go to university for 4 years in order to get my degree in criminology and pre-law. Now, I immediately wanted a career. I immediately wanted a job when I was 18 years old. But I couldn't skip the step of becoming a student first. I needed to get 4 years of university education to learn the career path that I wanted to go into. I couldn't just jump into the career. I needed to go to school first. Same thing in this business. You have to be willing to be a student because that's level 1. And when you're a student, you follow successful people. You're someone that follows the leader, not is the leader. You're a follower first. You learn, you watch, you observe, you take notes. You attend every single event because you're the student. You're learning from the professors in this business, the ones training you. You should not expect to have recognition. You should not expect to be praised because you're a student right now. No one knows who you are. All you need to do is invest in yourself. Invest in your future. Invest in learning as much as you can at this level. If you're a student, you shouldn't expect to make an incredible income right now. You shouldn't expect to make a lot of money. You shouldn't expect to climb to the top ranks. All your expectations are is to gather the information, to gain the knowledge so you can go out there and apply it into the real world so then you can have success. Never skip this step. Knowledge is power. Knowledge will build your confidence. Knowledge will push you outside of your comfort zone so you can go speak the language of the business. You need to learn the language first before you can speak it and share the message with people who would join your business. So level 1 is the student. Level 2 is the action taker. Now that you've gathered all the information, you've gained all the knowledge, you've learned the language, now you have to immediately go out there and practice it. Practice sharing the information. Practice sharing the business. Practice sharing the products. Practice prospecting, meeting new people, making new friends. Practice, 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 because that will lead to the results. At this point, you're not following the leaders anymore. You are copying the leaders. You are emulating the leaders because you want to be the leader now. Now is the time when you're out there taking action that now your teammates are noticing you. Now your uplines are noticing you. Now your cross lines are noticing you. Now your diamonds are noticing you. The company is noticing you. You're trying to work so hard that people know who you are. That people say, she's not a diamond, but she's going to go a diamond. He's not a diamond yet, but he's going to go diamond because he's acting like one. People notice who you are, even at the jade level or the pearl level. People are saying, you know what, that's going to be the next diamond. She's going to be the next sapphire. He's going to be the next diamond on our team. It's action that gets you there. It puts you on the map, okay? Make your action speak so loud that people can't even hear what you're saying. Most people in this business, they tell everybody about what they're going to accomplish and what they're going to achieve. Most people in this business tell their upline and tell their crossline and tell their friends, I'm going to be a diamond. But they don't follow through with their action. So their words fall upon deaf ears and no one pays attention to them. No one believes them. Do you know what tells me that you're going to be a diamond? It's your action. You don't even have to speak. All you have to do is act. All you have to do is put the things you've learned into practice. That's what tells me who's going to be the next diamond. It's not about your words. It's not about what you tell me. It's not about what you write to me. It's about what you do in the field that makes me notice you. And all you need to do is invest your time into taking action. That's level 2. That's the action taker. And level 2 is where you will spend the most time in this business. It's where you will spend the most of your career at, climbing the ladder of success. Level 2 is where all the money is. Level 2 is where all the ranks are. Level 2 is where all the free trips are. Level 2 is where everybody notices you. This is where your fame comes. It's taking action. Action is what makes the world go round. Action is what creates your name. Action is what creates your brand. Action. Very, very important. And then level 3, now you've graduated. Now you're the example, right? You've become an emerald director. You've become a diamond director, a double diamond, a triple diamond, and beyond. You're the example. You've taken so much action in your career over the last 3, 4, 5 years that you've developed the skill sets now. You've been through so many experiences in this business that you've developed the skills now. You've developed the skills of prospecting. You've developed the skills of making proper invitations for people to see the business. You've developed the skills for sharing the business plan and sharing the products. You've developed the skill of following up and following through. You've developed the skill of enrolling new distributors into your business. You've developed the skill of promoting events. You've developed the skill sets because you've taken so much action. It's like a second language to you, this business. It's a whole nother language to you. It's a natural thing that you can do. You're training people on trainings. You're mentoring and empowering your teams. You're speaking on the biggest stages for Janessa around the world. You're the example now. You've become the leader that people want to be like, that people want to emulate. You've become the leader that all the action takers and all the students follow and listen to. You become someone that people follow and that people love. Khaled, Rana, the example. And when you're the example, you reinvest back into your business. You reinvest back with your support. You reinvest back with infrastructure to support your teams, to keep your teams growing so they can become you one day. That's the example. That's level 3. Your continuous support. You might not be in the field taking as much action anymore, but you're leading your teams. You're the example. You're forming your teams. You're mentoring your teams. You're training your teams. You're building all the infrastructure for your teams. You've graduated now to the example. You've created something huge. That's level 3 in this business. Usually that comes 5, 6, 7 years after you've joined. It's the example. And then the final level of success, the final level, the grand level of this business is the creator. The creator level happens when you've duplicated yourself. Not only have you become a diamond in your business, not only have you become a double diamond in your business, but you've developed other diamonds in your organization. You've developed other emeralds and rubies in your organization. Duplication is accomplished. You are not the only leader on your team anymore, like you were for maybe your first year or your second year, maybe even your third year. Finally, it has happened. Your students have become action takers, and your action takers have now become the examples. And when they become the examples, guess what you are? You're the creator. It wouldn't have been possible without your support, without your effort, without your time, without your investment. Duplication is accomplished. You've created examples, level 3 leaders. This is the dream. This is when you get paid 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whether you are awake or whether you are sleeping. This is when cycles are happening, when you're not working. This is when all you do is spend your time loving on your people, sharing with your people, recognizing your people, edifying your people. And this is where you spend your income, a portion of your income, investing back in your teams, investing back into your people to continue that growth for years to come. Now, let me stop sharing my screen really quickly. Now, 18 years in network marketing I've spent. I was 25 years old when I said yes to this business. I'm 41 years old today. It's crazy how fast time will go in this business. Don't wish for it to go faster. Just wish for you to get better. Wish for you to develop the skill sets. Wish for you to be able to experience every single one of those levels. Student, action taker, the example, and then the creator, because they are life-changing experiences. You will meet new people. You will make new friends. You will build new relationships through that experience. But I'm telling you, it is worth the wait. All you need to do is learn everything you can about this business, about this company, about becoming a leader, about this industry, and then take action so you can develop into the leader that you dream of becoming. And when you take enough action and develop the skill sets, eventually you'll become the person you dreamed about. You'll become the person that you wanted to become day one when you said yes to Jeunesse, and you will look back at a team of leaders that look just like you. And then you'll be able to say, look what I've created here. Look what's in front of me. All of these hours, all of this time, all of this sacrifice that I put in for my family, for myself, for my friends. It was all worth it because I've not only changed my life, but I've changed the lives of so many people. That's what makes this business so fulfilling, you guys. And I'm so happy that I get to share it with you. So I appreciate you guys inviting me on your training today. I appreciate you guys spending so much time in giving to your team with your selfless attitudes. The leadership on here is impeccable. The leadership of this team is amazing. I love you guys to the moon and back, and I am forever in service to all of you. I will continue to serve you and love on you and support you guys because I want you all to duplicate what I have in this business. It's not going to happen overnight. It will happen over the course of many, many nights, but it'll be worth it, you guys. Again, good luck. God bless all of you, and thank you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your night. See you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.